So last week we got major news. Now you guys know that we've been following the whole Warner Brothers Discovery, Netflix, Paramount drama happening out in Hollywood. Who's going to buy what? You know, is Netflix going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery? Is, Paramount going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery? Well, up till now, we were all, at least I was, under the impression that Netflix kind of sealed the deal, that they had been the ones to kind of win. And it was kind of waiting to go through.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly preferred Netflix.
Yeah, it was a very strange situation. But now, until last week when we find out that not only did they change their minds, they actually decided to go with Paramount.
And like how everyone else is saying it, what's next?
Well, I think that that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what's next. It's hard to say.
I mean, I think the elephant in the room is that Ellison, like the owner of Paramount, is personal friends with our president, right? And so there's a lot of speculation that has something to do with it.
And it might.
There's also people saying if Trump wants them to cancel the James Gunn's DCU, they'll do it instantly. Like,
Trump wants to control the culture,
right?
And I feel like that's what this is. But at the end of the day, it's not like I want them to go with Netflix. I don't want them to do anything.
It was just a weird kind of crazy quick move is my thing. I was like, okay, well, this is pretty much all sewn up. And
well, it was strange when Paramount came in with a better offer and they didn't accept it, because that's, in my limited knowledge of corporate economics, you don't refuse a better offer. You have a duty to accept the best offer. So it was strange that they refused Paramount.
The only thing that I'm going to say that makes this actually kind of is if Paramount fully wins, but Netflix still has 4 business days.
Well, I don't think Netflix is going to play ball, because again, what Paramount did, and they didn't even do that much. I think they just added $1 more to their share that they were offering, which
but that's
doesn't
millions of dollars.
I mean, okay, but it's not like they were holding out or like any of that stuff. It was like it just came out of nowhere, and you can't help but think how much of this is politically motivated. Because we don't even know what the motivations are behind any of this. Like,
why is Warner Brothers even trying to go with anyone? Why are they trying to merge and sell? I don't know. Who knows?
It's hard
because they're broke.
I don't think they're broke,
I don't think
though.
they're broke, no.
I don't think that they are.
This is. I mean, you can't look at this, I don't think, any other way but politically. This was a political move. A good one? I don't know. Maybe. Well, time will tell.
At the end of the day, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This is why movies like Iron Lung are so important, because they show these rich people that we can make art without you. Like, we don't need you to own us and control us and all of that. We can make art without you. And that's why movies like that are.
It really raises, I mean, again, the white flags are just really crazy. Wow, Andrew Sweeney has a great comment. He says, as a mailman, I've actually been delivering some packets in the mail that went to stockholders about what might change.
Really? What did it say, Andrew Sweeney?
I'm sure he can't open the letter, but...
Oh, that's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe that's fucking with the mail, and I think that's a federal offense.
Here's the thing I'm happy about.
I mean, if it
the proper legal term.
To fall open with, say, like a steamer or something.
Probably just, again, tells them what to expect, and that kind of goes into another report we're getting from Warner Brothers employees that they feel that it's not a good deal to go with Paramount as opposed to Netflix.
I don't
They're
think
actually saying
any
it's
of
going to be
it's
a
a good
bloodbath.
deal.
Well, agreed,
For
but
us.
Well,
there's
agreed.
one
Yeah.
point I want to
Yeah.
say that is good for us, is that
Local.
Warner Brothers movies will be in theaters longer
I mean,
than 40
but
days.
Yeah, but at
here's
the end of the
problem.
day, you don't
Yeah.
want one entity owning everything. That's a problem because when one entity owns everything, then they can tell you what to do. They can own the culture, right? That's why Iron Lung is impossible to get made most of the time.
Right.
Right? Because these big studios own everything and they just shoot it all down.
Well, and you're just going to have more
So-
people looking at AI as well.
Right.
Because they're going to be like,
probably
okay.
has everything to do with AI.
Probably.
At the end of the day.
The fact of the matter is that the theater industry is going down, and nothing's going to save it. I mean, I don't care how many avatars James Cameron makes. I don't care how many Star Wars George Lucas returns from retirement.
Right,
to
we're
make.
too lazy to go to the theater.
It's not going to
I'll
happen.
own up to it. We all own up to it.
Yeah.
We're too lazy to go to the theater.
Well, and honestly, it's too fucking expensive.
I
and
mean,
I
I don't
understand
think-
why it's expensive because I work there, and I just don't see a way around it.
I don't think that it's too expensive. I think that our lives are too expensive.
Well, yeah, but gas prices are $1.99 in Idaho.
Right. There's one gas
Yeah.
station in Idaho where it's $1.99. So
After the news last week, we got some words from some, I guess, agents or, Hollywood agents. This unnamed Hollywood agent said it was guillotine or firing squad. For 100 years, no studios were allowed to merge. It's terrible for our business, terrible for Southern California.
yeah, it shouldn't merge at all. That's what he's saying. No Netflix, no Paramount. And that's what's happening here is now that Paramount is winning due to its political connections, we're all like saying, "Oh, we would prefer Netflix." But no, Netflix is not better. Like there should be no merger
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
I mean, I feel bad for Ted Sarandos and the other guy, the other co-owner of CEO of Netflix, because again,
I
know
feel so
they-
bad for them and their
Well,
millions.
Okay, maybe I said that wrong. I mean, it just seems like a waste of their time, I guess.
I mean, listen, we don't know what's going on in those backroom deals, okay, with all these rich white guys. So I don't know.
Well, and let's again not forget what some questions raised have to be due.
Andrew Sweeney sent in a comment.
Let's see. So looking it up, this is what it might be about. Warner Brothers Discovery filed a definitive proxy statement with the SEC, which was mailed to Warner Brothers Discovery stockholders on or around February 17th, probably. So, yeah, it's basically saying that they have made their decision and they're filing it with the SEC. That would be my guess. They have until March 20th to make it official. Or I believe there's going to be a vote. But
At the end of the day,
yeah, go ahead.
y'all need to do what Sammy Z is doing and get out your VCRs and your DVD players and start collecting this shit, because that is the end of film. We in my opinion, we are watching the end of the media industry as we know it, right? With all this AI.
I don't know if it's the end
bullshit.
of the media industry. It's
As
definitely
we
the end
know
of
it
the theater
anyways.
industry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
definitely
know.
don't.
I mean, I think if
I don't
we
see how
can
they
watch
survive.
a blockbuster of Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt fighting on a rooftop that was entirely AI generated, why do we need a film industry?
Again,
You know?
a film. So I want to make sure that we're talking about the same things. I think the movie theater industry, not the entertainment industry, the actual industry of movie theaters, I think is going to go away.
Absolutely, but I
And-
think the
yeah.
whole media industry is going to be drastically different.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This came after news. Netflix put out a statement. I'll read it to you very quickly. Throughout the robust and highly competitive strategic review process, Netflix has consistently taken a constructive, responsive responsive approach with Warner Brothers Discovery in stark contrast to Paramount Skydance. While we are confident that our transaction provides superior value and certainty, we recognize the ongoing distraction for Warner Brothers Discovery stockholders and the broader entertainment industry caused by PSKY's antics.
That's snarky, and I love it.
This extraordinary execution risk and track record of operational underperformance could impact Paramount's ability to function and close a transaction.
Yeah, I mean, what does Paramount even do? Like, what are Paramount's big things? It's CBS, right?
Paramount's got CBS. They got a lot of.
Nickelodeon.
There's
I mean, they got a lot of movie
Survivor.
properties.
That's what Survivor is on.
But
They got a
here's
lot
the
of
thing.
IPs. Yeah.
Now, if they get Warner Brothers, they have two of like the biggest children's channels of all time.
I mean, a lot of questions are going to rise from this.
'Cause-
This is, again, just happening in the last couple days. We're just going to have to wait and see what changes.
Do you think Netflix is going to sue? Do you think they're going to challenge this?
I don't
or
think
have they
so.
rolled
I don't
over?
think so. I think they rolled over. I think because let's face it, this is political. This has to do a lot with CNN, and you guys can look that up if you want. Again, I don't like to discuss politics
Who
on my
owns
show.
CNN?
Warner Brothers.
Oh, that's
think about it.
totally what this is about. Then Trump
Again,
wants to own CNN.
I'm not. I am not
Duh.
going to get into this, but yes.
Okay.
So Warner Brothers owns CNN. They own HBO. Okay, they own all these properties that are not too friendly with our current commander in chief. Again, I'm not going to get political. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to call a turd, and this is
True.
a turd.
True.
So, like, I mean,
There's
there's a lot of people out there who want to control the culture. They
For
want
sure.
to control the narrative. They want to control our superhero movies.
Yeah.
They want
And
to
they
control,
might because, again, they're getting Warner Brothers, so that means they get DC.
right. They want to control what we think, and whichever way this goes, Netflix or Paramount, they all want to control what we think.
I'm
and
gonna
that's
say
why you
this.
should support independent.
I'm gonna say this. Paramount will have the most IPs anyone has.
It's going to be a crazy landscape. We're going to stay on this story, follow it, bring you updates, but let us know what you think in the comments about the massive win that Paramount had out of nowhere, it seems, to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. What do you think it will mean, as Kush mentioned, for the entertainment industry as a whole? Like the video, subscribe so you know when we go live, and we'll see you in the next one.